Hey everybody, welcome back to Plum Figgy. This is Tammy. Okay, so continuing to work in this Folio lap book junk journal. I'm not sure what it should be called. But okay, so as you can see, I'm kind of already starting on another little collage. Well, what happened was there was just a little bit of dry glue here, and I tried to kind of scratch it away, but it was not working with me, and so I scratched away part of the paper, and so then I tried to fix that with some distress stain, and that just made it worse. So we're gonna do another collage. So I've decided I think I want to add this piece of fabric here, and I've got this pretty lady here, and I think I want to pair it with this. I don't know if that's supposed to mean something other than a name or what, but either way, I thought that these would work well. I feel like I'm bound and determined to use this ruler somewhere in here, so that might make an appearance in some way. I've got a couple other things here too. Some little flowers again, and let me try and get all these. So I pulled out way more things than I think I can really use, but I just kind of wanted to give myself some options. So, all right, so we've got Felicity there, and I do need to ink around. I guess this one's already done. All of these. So I think I'm going to, well, I'm gonna mess around with the composition of this and kind of see what I think. Put that behind there. I don't think that's the right spot for that. Okay, so if we had the ruler, where would we put it? Maybe the ruler should go there. I'm gonna rip off a different piece of it. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we did the ruler, we could maybe do something like this. And then she could maybe go, let's see, like there. It'd be nice if this fabric would hold still. And then we have Felicity here. Those are too disjointed. And pull this whole thing down just a little bit. Well, I like where I was going with that. This might not work then. We might need to do something different there. Or we maybe don't use Felicity and we just do well, I don't like that at all. Okay, this fabric is really bugging me. I feel like I need to just, no, I know better than that. I know better than that. We can keep working with this. Okay, pull that down to about there. And try this again. So we'll put that about there. This maybe could go here. Where'd she go? And then could cover up some of the ruler with her. I think I liked having her further down. Some of the ruler could be covered up with this, and then we could do something like that. Yes. Okay, good. mental picture. And I'm going to ink around all of these. First, I'm going to glue this little fabric thing down with some Fabri-Tac. My Fabri-Tac is all kinds of goopy. Okay. And then I can tack down the corners of that. Okay, so I'm gonna pause you guys again, and I'm going to ink around the edges of all of this. Put these back. We won't use these for this one. And I'll come back in a minute. Okay, so everything has been inked. Now, try and remember how I had things. Okay, so I'm going to use my art glitter glue, I think, for this, because gluing it on top of the fabric, I want to make sure it sticks. Oh, my chair is doing that again. Hopefully it will. Must be the way I'm sitting. Okay. I am going to also take care of this little corner and edge. So I probably shouldn't be doing this, but I turned a movie on today. I'm just kind of in the middle of watching it and just finished eating lunch. And it's the movie Contagion. I don't know if any of you have seen it. It's a good movie, but really probably shouldn't be watching it right now. It's very much in line with what we're all dealing with right now with COVID, and eerily so. They obviously did their research when they were writing this movie. And talk to experts, because they even use things like words like social, or phrases like social distancing and all these kinds of things that we've all been listening to for the last year. It's a good movie, and I guess the reason I'm watching it is because I was watching some YouTube last night and caught a clip of Graham Norton's show, which, if you guys don't know, in the US, if you don't know who Graham Norton is or haven't watched the Graham Norton show, you should definitely go look him up on YouTube, because it's a really good show. It's basically a British late night talk show, but his take on things is very different from what we're used to seeing in the States. But anyway, it's just really interesting conversations, the way that he has his guests lined up, and they all just have a conversation, and it's kind of like you're a fly on the wall, and you get to hear how the actors talk to each other, and have a conversation with each other. So anyway, back to Contagion. I caught a clip of Kate Winslet on his show, and they were talking about how it's been such a popular movie right now because, we're all in the middle of this thing. And so it was just an interesting circle of events. And of course, I opened Hulu. What's the movie that's shown that is being suggested to me is that movie. So, all right, well, here's how that turned out. Really cute, actually. So, I kind of really like how that looks. All right, so last time we finished this, but last time we added some goodies to this. Oh, I need to undo this if I'm gonna show you. Added some journaling cards in here, and actually, as I was editing this, before I posted it. I was telling myself, Tammy, why did you pick that card? I didn't intend to, I don't think, pick this. I think I intended to pick one of these other darker cards. Like this, yeah, this one. I thought I grabbed that one instead of this. So I'm going to keep this for, again, something else. I don't know, something, to me, this one seems to work better in that spot. Okay, so go ahead and ink around this. But we were I'm gonna ink around this later. So okay, just added some little cards to this tuck spot here, and then put together this little tag booklet thing, and I added 2 journaling cards to the inside of that. Some more pretty ladies, and then they're both backed with some craft paper. So there's that, and then that just tucks in there like so. And then not gonna do anything here. Oh, I got little glue tidbits everywhere. Okay, and then tucked into this little spot, we've got a couple of little ladies, and then made this another journaling tuck spot pocket thingy that tucks into this pocket. So, boy, when I say all that, it doesn't seem like we did very much, but it took up an entire hour, although I did other things too. So that's what we worked on last time, and I did add this clip, and I think I like having it here just to kind of hold things together or hold things in place. Oh, and then I mentioned how you could see some of this glue, so I went ahead and covered that with a bit of fabric on the spine, and then that's tucked down inside, so hopefully that will be good to go. So now what are we going to do today? I think let's go ahead and add or make a journaling card to fit into this big pocket. Potentially we can fit a couple in there. Let's make a journaling card to go into here, one to go into here, and then let's decorate the back side. So let us just look through what we've got here for ephemera. And then we can go from there, I think. So, I've got some bigger pieces here, like this one. I said I wanted to use this, and I definitely do. I definitely want to use this somewhere. We'll hold off on this one for now. This one could be good to stick in there, just as extra ephemera. Pull this one out too. Oh, this one as well. I don't want to stick everything in there, but we've got a lot of this really awesome ephemera. We should definitely be using it. So, okay, so there's a few pieces that we've got ready to go. That will make easy things to work from, and we'll definitely decorate some of this. And then obviously I've still got all of this stuff here, so journaling card back. Actually, I think I might keep this for something else. I've got a piece of this still. This, I think, well, should we make something out of this? I don't know. This was extra from that other folio. Let's pull this out. This will make a good journaling card. This will make a good journaling card. This or this. So, I think we've got a lot to work with here. Okay, so let's see for size. Oh, and then over here, I've still got other pieces of, oh, and this whole other piece of paper that I haven't used yet. That's absolutely gorgeous. I'm not sure if I want to introduce this one though now at this point. We'll see. We may need to. But this will make good pockets. Same with this. You know, if you took like a chunk of that, could do something like, you know, fold this over and turn that into something. Got another one here. I think that's a top down. But, you know, things like this would go well. We've got this page. This also would make a really good journaling card. And then this would be good too. So we've got plenty to choose from and work with. So I think at this point now it's just a matter of deciding, I guess, what size do we need? What size will fit in there? So I'm going to take one of these and just see for height. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Okay. So that'll be perfect. And then that only goes down about that far. So we can make this just a little bit wider even. So I'm going to use a piece of, I think, or here we go. Yep. So let's use this and let's make a journaling card from here. I'm going to flip this over. Oh my god, my chair. I can't even describe to you how annoying that is to me. I hope that you guys can't hear it. Okay, so I'm going to add, I don't know. I'm looking at my lines here. About that much, and then we can cut more off if we need to. Okay, get my and then we'll have this ready to go for something else if we wanted to use that. I do want to back this with some craft paper, but first let's check and make sure it's gonna fit. Into our little pocket. Okay, so hopefully it's not too bad. Okay, it's a little bit wide, it's a little bit long. So I'm going to take off probably 1/4 of an inch from this, actually from this side. So, there we go. Now, what shall we put on the front? Okay, so I've got a few ladies already taken out and inked up. I say let's go ahead and use them. I've been wanting to use these ladies. So I think they might be a really good candidate. Also, I think these ladies would be good. Oh my god, this chair. Okay. Okay, and then I'm going to pull this out and make sure that we use this somewhere too. Just put this in my line of sight so I don't forget about it. Okay. Do we want more than one? No. I think let's keep them by themselves. We could add maybe something like this down here. We could even turn that into a pocket or a tuck spot. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I do like the oval, but I think we've got Plenty going on there. Let's see. Okay, so there's also all these, oh yeah, all of these in here too that we haven't really been using. Like these tickets and things. Sacramento for true policing. I don't know what that means. So, could use some of this for some collaging. That's what I'm trying to say. As I think about other things. Okay. I'm going to pull some of this stuff out. Oh, that's nice. I pulled this out before too, didn't I? I'm going to keep this out just in case. Oh, and then we have this lady too. Okay. So I'm going to put her more towards the front with these other ladies. And then we've got a few bits and pieces here that I've undone. So, okay, let's see what we got here. Some of these are cardstock, and I'm not sure that I really want to use cardstock on this. I mean, it's just going to make it even more bulky. These three are not cardstock. This one is, but okay. So let's add some sari silk. Oh, and then we still have that tab. Wherever that went to. It's in here somewhere. This might be the perfect place for it. So that says fresh cut flowers, but the F and the S have been cut off. And then that says bureau. Okay. Or, you know, we could do something like this as a tab too, and I could just fold that over, anything like that. So, okay. You know what? The thing with a page like this is less is more usually. So I sure do love the way that this extra color adds something. Don't really want to cover all that up, but at the same time, I don't mind doing it either. So, would it be this simple, you guys? Can it be this simple? 1, 2, 3. I feel like we just used this ruler, so I'm going to keep that for maybe the other side, and then we could use maybe one of these other rulers and get a different color tone in here, like this one. It's kind of got a bluish tone to it. And I think that's the same. Even this one would be nice, but that actually looks the same as the other one that we just were looking at. So yeah, these two are too much alike, too much the same color of what we were just looking at as well. So, okay. So I like what we've got going on here. I'm going to tuck this behind the fabric. You know, I could add more fabric. That wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, would it? Let's see what we got. I feel like it needs more blue. Here's one. That might be nice. maybe make it a little bit more dimensional. And then I'm going to cut some of this off the end here. Keep that for something else. Or should we do it this direction? I kind of like that. And then this, I still think I want tucked behind. And we can do about 6.5 inches of our ruler. And let's see, I'm going to pull this up. And that could maybe go like that. And then this could go something like this. Sorry, I'm trying not to move anything. Oh, and my ticket needs to go back down just a little bit. And then let's do that. Or not. Okay, what other... What others of those do we have already? Here we go. Let's just see what this looks like. And then that way you can add your own whatever you want there. Okay, I like this. And then as far as a tab goes, I'll figure that out after. But I'm going to ink around all of these edges, and I'm gonna keep this one out. I think that might become our tab. Or no, I like the color of that other one. So I'm going to ink around all the edges and glue everything down, and I think sew around the perimeter again. Oh, and I'll back it with some craft packing paper. So I'll do all that and I'll be right back. All right, everybody, so here's how the tag turned out. I really like it. And then here's the back. So while I was working on it, I think I want to add some brads to here. But by doing that, I'm going to have to cover those in the back. So, but that's okay. So let me grab my pokey tool. It's tucked all the way back here. And I just have some cheap ones. I think I got them from Walmart. You know, you get a pack of 150 or whatever for a couple bucks. So that's what these are in the office area, office supplies. And I never use them because I don't do a whole lot of stuff with bright gold. But this journal is perfect for it because got a lot of bright gold in the paper decorations. So, okay. Stick these two through. Yeah, I like that. I think that'll look good. And this pocket, I think can handle having a little bit of extra bulk. And to be honest, I may put this into the envelope instead. We'll see, because this might add a little bit of bulk that I wasn't really wanting for that back pocket. Okay, and then I like to take, I don't even know where I got my pokey tool from, but if anybody stole it from me, I would be devastated. Because I love that thing. I've tried other ones and they just are not even close to comparison. Yeah, I really wish I knew where I got mine from. I've seen, I think, maybe one other YouTuber, and I can't even tell you who it is, use one like this. So it must have come in some kind of pack of something. I'm not sure what, but okay, so there's that. Now, what can we put on there? I was thinking like something like this maybe. That doesn't quite cover it. But that idea, let's see. Those would cover it, but just barely. I don't know if this one's wide enough. Same with this. You know, if I make this into a pocket, we're gonna have to fill it with something. Why do I keep doing this to myself? I think I'm just gonna glue this one down. I think that one looks really good. Or what's this one look like? Is this one wide enough? I think, do I like that one better? Or this one? I think I like this one better. So let's go ahead and let's just glue that down. I'm gonna ink around the edges real quick. Actually, you can't even see that. So, yep, don't even need to worry about that. Okay, so just go ahead and add some glue. Make sure I get enough glue on the edges there. Just kind of gotta go around. I don't know, maybe I should have used our glitter glue. I think this will be okay. We can always add more to the sides if need be. Okay, so there's that. I'm a little worried that it's gonna catch as you pull it in and out of the pocket. So before we think about this adding a tab, I want to see how it works going into here. Put it this direction. Yeah, that sari silk is not helping either. Okay, so that fits. It's a little bit snug, but I think it'll work. But let me see. I think I may want to put it into the little envelope instead, though. Yeah, I'm having a hard time even getting it back out, so let's do this. Oh, I'm gonna take this off. Yep, I definitely like that better. Okay. And as far as adding this, you know, we could. Let's see what that would look like. Why not? Why not add it? Okay. So leave about that much of a gap on that side. I just thought, did I put that on upside down? Scooch it in just enough so that we don't have glue coming out the other side. There. Okay. So we've got this. I'm wondering if maybe we can put this in here too. We've got two nice things in there, and then do we go ahead and add one more? Let's see. I think I need to save some of this thinner stuff for well, you know, we could just add some of this in here just for some extra. And I can back this and just sew around this, and then that can be just some extra paper to use for journaling. Okay, so I'm gonna call this one done. That's perfectly, woohoo, that's snug. So it's in there. Okay, so we're going to call that one done. Now I'm going to focus on that pocket that we were just, I thought, working on. I'm going to distress the edges of these just a little bit. Okay. Sorry, it's that time of day again when the sun decides to make an appearance in here. So the sun hasn't been out all day until right now when I wanna film, of course. Okay, so we had the perfect size, right? I think of, or you know, should we? Getting a little bit chunkier now. As I close this, yeah, I need to be careful now. Okay, so I think I'm gonna pull some of this paper, and I think we'll just make a simple one. Oops. Make sure it goes into the pocket. Okay. So the height is good. Let's just mark that about there. And now I gotta find my mark. There it is. Okay. So what can we do with this? You know, I could back it with this paper and then fold this over and make this into a tuck spot. Let's go ahead and do that. So this needs to come down about that far. just trying to hurry because I feel like the sun is really coming in fast. Oops, and I just moved that. All right. My embossing tool. Find my ruler. Okay. Is that even? Yeah, that's even. Doesn't look even. It's because it's not. What's going on here? Well, it must be. All right. My eyes are playing tricks on me, guys. Come here. Get my bone folder. Okay, so now which way is up? I think this way. I've got glue all over my fingers. So let's go ahead and I'm going to glue these two together. This will be great journaling space. And, you know, this could be a pocket or it could just be another, it could be glued down and we just use this for, you know, another feature for a nice lady. Like, ooh, she might be perfect. Her. Okay, I like both of these. Okay, I'm not sure if I want to make this a pocket or not, but I do know I need to glue these two together and then ink around everything. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. Okay guys, so here's how that looks so far. I went ahead and inked around her also. Boy, I'm not sure if I want this to be a pocket or not, because boy, you wouldn't really want to tuck her in there, and to make it a pocket means I would have to make it more bulky, which I don't want to do. So I'm going to, I think I just answered my own question. Go ahead and fold this over and glue it down. And oh, my glue is acting up on me. I will sew around the perimeter, but first, before we do that, let's go ahead and decorate this just a bit. I don't really know that she needs much more than just this, to be honest, because she's pretty fabulous by herself. Let's see, could do something like that. We've got a little bit of sari silk here. We got all kinds of goodies. Actually, I really like how that looks. Established 1843. I don't think that's quite right. Could do July 1900. Let's do that. Yep, I like that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and glue all this down. Okay, here she is in all her gorgeousness. I'm not sure. Her name is Miss Lily Elise. Oh, of course it is. Isn't that the perfect name? So here's our tag, and then the back side is perfect for extra journaling. So let's go ahead and stick this down into the pocket. I think, how do we want to do it? Like this? I think I want the fold to be on this side. and it can stick out just a little bit. It's sturdy, so that way you can easily pull it out and you know that there's something in there. Perfect. Okay, so, oh, it's upside down. I put it in the wrong pocket. You know, she could go into this pocket. That would be fine. Should we leave her in this pocket? Should we make, I wonder if we can make another one that's, let's go ahead and make another one that's a sister to this one, and we'll put that in the other pocket. How does that sound? Okay, I think we should. So I'm gonna do it. So we still got some more of this. I can pull out another sheet of that white cardstock easily enough, because I think I've got another one. Hopefully. Yep, there we go. Okay. Let's check and see what other pages I have left in there. Okay. I feel like I'm in a rush because I love, love, love this journal, but at the same time, I've been working on it now for too many days in a row where I kind of just feel like I need to be done with it, you know? So, okay. Let's take a look and see. So I used this piece and, nope, it was this direction. How did I do that? Okay, so we made the fold here. How shall I mark this? Because you know, for me to get this the same way, I'm going to mark it, let's see, I need to mark it right there, and then this much more, and that tall. Okay, so let me cut this out and I'll recreate that. I'm not gonna have you sit and watch me do that. I'll come back and when we're ready to decorate it. Okay, so this is ready for decorating, and I was just thinking how the orientation of the second one should be, and I think because it'll be in those folder pockets, folder pockets. I think this one should have this border on the right side. So that was a long way to say that. Sorry. Okay, so if we're gonna kind of mirror what we've already done, I don't really have this. I have some of that. That's dark. We have some of this. I don't really like the way that looks. I also still have some of this. It's bigger, and I don't know that I really like it. I just really like how that looks. So, let's see. We do have some of this. No, I think that's too busy. Okay, so we're gonna put this one back. I don't want to use that one. I may have to go and get another piece of that page. Okay. Yep, I will. I need to get some WD-40 for this dang chair. I swear to you, it is driving me up a wall. It's like so annoying. Every little move I make, it's making a creak. Okay, so I'm going to put this back inside because I don't think I'm going to use this one. And that will be perfect for any other kind of journal that I create. A lot of these will, actually. Let's see, what do we have? We could maybe do one of those. So I don't have to cut up the entire cut apart sheet. Here. Oh heck, why not? Go ahead and do it. Okay. Get my paper trimmer. This is awfully nice too. We could use that somewhere else. All right, and how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. So I'll just go ahead and cut off 1, 2, 3, 4. Cut in between there. Yeah, so I started watching Contagion today, and it just now occurred to me. And I didn't do this on purpose, but, you know, I've just kind of been thinking about new things to watch or different things because I feel like I've watched the same things over and over and over and over and over again for the last year. I don't know how many more times I can watch the Star Wars movies without having them all memorized. I love Star Wars. So that's okay with me. I don't mind watching Star Wars, but I started rewatching The Walking Dead from season 1 when it was good, you know, before they got all weird and nasty. I mean, the whole thing was kind of a little bit nasty, I guess, but it occurs to me I might have a slight obsession with infectious diseases right now. I don't know if it's not an obsession for sure, but I just subconsciously, I guess I'm doing that. I don't know. Okay, so go ahead and ink this up just quickly. And let's find a lady to put onto this one. So I feel like I've been threatening to use this nice one. I'm going to take this extra paper off just to see how much room we have to work with here. Okay, let's see what this will look like. So I pulled this over to, it doesn't need to be exact, I know that, but that's pretty nice, isn't it? Yeah, I like that. Okay, so we'll use her. So I need one of these labels with another date on it. I feel like I remember seeing one. So 1874. Honestly, it probably doesn't matter if it's got a date or not. It doesn't have to be the exact same. 1835, that's a little bit. That's definitely not 1835. So November 16th. November 12th. No, that's not right either. Okay, so I'm just going to pick one and call it good. So I'll pick one from here. And we need a little bit of our sari silk. I like this one. And add a little bit of, messy up that a little bit. Okay, so think I'm going to do this 39 Rue. Rue? Okay, so I'm going to ink around the rest of this, glue it down, sew around the edge, and we'll have another one ready to go. Alright guys, well, here is how our sister tags turned out. I really like these. I think they are fantastic. I think this whole book, this whole journal is just turning out to be so cool. So, alright, so let's stick her back into this pocket. Yeah, she can stick out just a little bit. Like that, and then we can stick her into this pocket. Just like that. I may need to add a tab or something, so that they're a little easier to pull in and out of there. But I think for now, we'll go ahead and make them flush. Okay, so, alright, so the rest of today's video, I want to just work on this back pocket. I don't think I want to add anything super bulky into this pocket. Is that the same? It's awfully same. It's awfully samey. Let's see. Oh, that's too tall. I've got all these papers over here that I pulled out earlier. You know, we could just do something like this where I fold this and tuck that in, because there's really not a lot of extra space. But I wanted whatever I put into here to be a little bit more substantial than just copy-weight paper. So we could do this, and I don't really want to use this one again, to be honest. Not on this one anyway. Okay, so I'll put this one back too. We still have, where did my other pages go? I'm fighting the sun again here, so sorry about this. Okay. Put those back. So we still have this one. This one wouldn't be too bad in there. And pull it out that way. The problem is, I feel like it needs to go this direction. So there's that one. There's this one, which would be nice. Okay. An idea will come to me sooner or later. I think I'm gonna go with this, or this isn't bad either, actually. One of these. Could do two of these in here. What other things do we have? We've got some music. I think I need to use a few of, at least one more of these kinds of labels somewhere. Let's pull this one out. Okay. Thinking. You know, I do really like how that looked in there. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. It needs to be scrunched up just a little bit. And then there was this. Maybe stick that in there too. Okay, so I'm just gonna do those two in the back, and I'll ink around those edges, and we'll call that good for right there. Now, for decorating the back side of this pocket, we need another pretty lady. So I've got some in here that are already cut out and inked up. Let's use one of them, shall we? Or two? Okay, so we've got these ladies here. Is that the same lady? Might be. Should we put the back sides on the back side of the book? Okay. That might be kind of perfect, actually. I don't hate it. So, let's see. I think we're gilding the lily at that point. I don't think that's quite right. I don't really want to cover up this. That's kind of where I'm thinking right now. So those aren't quite right for this either. Pull these borders back out that we just cut up. Okay, let me just see how that might look. If you chopped it that way. I don't like that. Okay, this needs to stay simple. I don't want to overdo this, and at this point I feel like this is nice. I don't think it needs more than that necessarily. So it will, I do want to do some kind of sari silk though. So let me something's not right, and I'm not sure why I'm stuck right now. Oh, you know what we haven't used in a while is our little flowers. Pull a couple of these out. We've got bows too. Okay. The other thing that's in here is clocks. I know I've used one. Alrighty. So let's see what we can do with these. Oh, you know what? Maybe I need to frame this with some... Maybe I need to frame the photo onto some this craft paper. need to hurry up or take a break really quick because that sun is coming in. Okay, so let's see. I think that helped. And then we could maybe do something like this. Down here. I still think there needs to be a little bit more. Do we need more sari silk? I'm gonna glue this down onto here because I think that I definitely want that. And if I don't make a decision, I will sit here and waffle about everything forever. So when you make a decision, then you're kind of forced to work with it. Oops, got glue on my finger. Okay. Spread the glue out. Alrighty. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to create some more layers, I think. I'm gonna cut this in half. Okay, so I like that. This needs to come up just a little bit. That can come down just a little bit and over. So I don't want to cover up this over here. Ah! You guys, you know the struggle. Okay, so you know what? We're making decisions. We're gonna just put some glue down. And make it so. Okay. So then I had this. Kind of over here, like that. I'm gonna have to disguise all this glue. And then this kind of came down here. And I'll be gluing the photo down too on top of all this, so it will keep it in place for me. All right, so yeah, definitely gonna have to cover that. All right, so we've got that. We could do this up here maybe. No, I don't like that there. Put them back up this direction. This can go down here. We can add a little flower there and a flower here, covering up the glue, and a little bow right there, maybe. Can add another flower down here. We're really covering up all that sari silk that we just worked so hard to put down, but that's okay. Okay, so I'm liking that. So I need to ink around these little flowers and this thing I might play around with the placement of this. Move this down just a little bit. Do something a little bit different that way, but I need to hurry because my light is coming in. So, all right, let me do that and I'll be right back. I'm gonna scoot you guys this direction just a little bit, so hopefully we can hide from the sun a little bit longer. And you can see some of my mess over here. It's not really a mess, it's just collecting. Okay, so I've got all these inked up and ready to go. I think what I need to do is just glue the ladies down and then I can work from there. So let's go ahead and do that. Make sure I get all the little corners. Okay, so about there. Now we've got a number 6288. Kind of wanted it off to the side just a little bit. So if I did that, that's fine. But then now I'm hiding more of that. Let's just put it in the middle and I'll work around it. Okay, so I was thinking earlier, I said I was only going to use this glue for my own personal stuff, but the more I've been using it, the more I'm kind of really liking it. It's good for, I found that art glitter glue tends to, on thinner paper or even copyweight paper sometimes, it can show through. This, for some reason, doesn't do that, which I really prefer. I really like that it doesn't do that. So there is that bonus. And then let's go ahead and put this there. I wasn't giving it enough time to kind of cure, I guess. Art glitter glue grabs on fast and it holds tight. And you know, you put it down and it's basically there. So this one is pretty fast too, but it's not nearly as fast as art glitter glue. There was that. Let's see. Let's do this instead. So I did make a comment about that the first time I mentioned it. And I guess what I'm trying to say is the more I've used it and gotten used to it, the more appreciation I have for it now. So I guess that's maybe the definition of learning and not being ignorant. So there is that. I kind of like this little bow tie up here. I thought that was kind of cute. And then we can put this there and then maybe that there. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Okay, so we need this one first. So long story short, I'm finding that I do enjoy this glue and I will be buying it again when I run out. So I'm kind of in a rotation of using 4 different glues, but for different reasons, which I guess every crafter could probably say the same thing. So my 4 glues are, first and foremost, Fabri-Tac, and then art glitter glue, Yoo-Hoo glue stick, and then this Barely Art precision glue. And I do, where did my little flower go? Did I drop it? Where'd my little flower go? Oh no, little flower. Oh, here it is. It's hiding. What was I saying? I forget now. I'm using this one kind of interchangeably with art glitter glue, and I think I'm reaching for this one a little bit more often because it's a little bit cheaper. to be completely honest with you. And, you know, that is the truth. So, okay, well, here is our back cover. I apologize for the sunshine. Like I said, I will ink around the edges of these, and I'll just stick those in there and we'll call that good. Let me put this away. And I'll show you one last time. Oh, this, our first little collage that we did. And then tucked into our envelope here. I do think I needed different. We've got a couple of things. So this pocket that we did last time, this I will back, I think, with some that packing paper and sew around it, and that'll be an extra little journaling card. And then this one that we put together there, and then of course we have our two sister cards, and I'm not going to pull those out because I think the sun has decided to make itself known. So I think I'm going to call it good for today. I think I need to get out of this craft room and do something else for the rest of the day, or at least for a little while. I got to do my collage for next week. You guys, I might be a little late on that tomorrow. I might do that at lunchtime tomorrow. We'll see. So, okay, well, hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll leave that open because it's prettier. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.